say that it feels right.
What is up, everybody? So Gears of War's out, and it seems like it's picked up a lot of new players that have just never played Gears of War before. So I'm here to give a couple tips. My first tip: play the story. It's a great story just to begin with, and two, it helps you get used to the controls, and that's going to be very beneficial while jumping right into multiplayer. Once you go through the campaign, you're probably ready to jump into the multiplayer, as I said, and just start executing people with chainsaws and slamming their heads in the ground and baseball bat. I'm like, come on, it's great. It's all great. So, but what is a good mode for a beginner, you would ask? I would say arms race. It's a great way for everybody to just go and try a bunch of the guns that normally people are going to be running for that you might just not get. So it's good practice with it. It's great for the other modes to just practice, get used to the boom shot, get used to the sniper. In that mode, also get used to tagging people with the left stick. Click in, and you're gonna, while you're looking at somebody, and it'll put a little dot over their head. It'll make it so much easier for you to communicate with your teammates, even if you don't have a microphone in, to show where the opponents are. When you feel a little bit more comfortable with the controls and the weapons, there are some other modes that might become a little bit more serious, or you would think is a little bit more serious. Before you jump into like the competitive modes like escalation or execution, my next tip is to start playing dodgeball. Dodgeball is, I think, my favorite non-serious game type or non-competitive game type. If you don't know what dodgeball is, it's a game mode where if you die, you sit out until the round is over, but you can be brought back if your teammate gets a kill on an opponent. This teaches you the consequences of getting killed too early, or you can understand where a flank is or a rush, etc. But it will not be as severe as like Warzone or Execution, where you're going to be sitting out the entire round. Heck, it's going to give you a good shot at even being a hero and bringing back some people. It's great mode. So you're having the hero in dodgeball. What's next? Let's move into the new esports mode known as escalation. It's a mix of Call of Duty's domination mode and pretty much any team deathmatch in any game ever, pretty much. And then here's the weird one: Halo's Forge mode. There are two ways of winning in escalation. It's first to 7 rounds, but you have to win, obviously, 1 round at a time. There's a couple ways of winning. One, you have to hold on to 3 points. Basically, the mini King of the Hill rings. That's the little domination area. And you gotta hold it for 210 points. Or 2, grab all 3 points on the map and hold it for 6 seconds, ending the round instantly. A round could take actually like 30 seconds. I've done it before. It's pretty fun. The losing team then plays Forge and gets to place a weapon on a predetermined location on the map. It's going to be fair, so if it's closer, it's probably going to be 2 snipers. Like, you're going to get one closer to their spawn and your spawn, or if you just put it in the center of the map, you're going to get, like you'll put, like, down maybe a boom shot, let's say. Also, the spawn times raise from 10 to 20 seconds, up to 20 seconds, up until around round 7, and then the capture points change. The spawns revert to 10 seconds, and the weapons are taken off the map. So now that you know the mode, and you got the little rundown of it, here are my tips. If you're holding a lane or a capture point alone, and you're getting charged by 2 or 3 guys, maybe put some damage down, like an active reload lancer. Just put a couple little shots here and there. Maybe hold them off for a second. Maybe you can get some backup. But if not, you need to run. Run away fast. Your life is super important. It's a long respawn. 10 seconds is very, very long, even in the beginning, and it only gets up. If you die and then the next guy dies, you guys aren't going to be able to hold off the entire round and you're gonna lose the game instantly. But if you do hold it off and you lose a round, or you don't lose a round, you're gonna put yourself in a crappy position once you lose. It'll put the screws to you, because trust me, these rounds are intense. It's gonna put you and your team on tilt. And next tip, avoid tilt at all costs. Do anything to win, even if it seems like you're gonna be camping. Camping is not really a thing in this game. It's more of tactical play, because if you are really crappy in your tactics, you will lose the game. You will run into their guns as well. But hell, if you are getting run down upon, smoke nades, they're great. Yes, it may hide their movement, but it will also hide your movement as well from them, and it'll stun them. My last tip is to keep track of who is alive on your team and their team. Left bumper will show you where your team is. If certain spots are being left unattended, make sure to look around and cover those spots. But if your opponents are down, I would say at least 2, rush the points. Rush the little hills and try to capture those points and get all 3 points and win that round. Faster round wins are great. They will demoralize the opponents. Just remember to use all the skills you picked up in all the modes. If you do this, you'll be fragging like a pro. If you made it this far and know where that's from, give a comment saying who it is. Well, hopefully I'll see you guys out there later.